So after 3 days of rain, the sun came out, which is really lovely. Nice and windy and breezy. I pulled my sunglasses out. They were in their little pouch, and I put them here. And then I saw them, and I hope you can see that, but all the tint has come off as they were wet and slowly rubbing around in my jacket. So that's unfortunate. I don't know if they still kind of work, which is good, but it's no gooder. Yeah, it's like 4:30. I decided to stop and camp here, which is this lovely giant sandbar in the middle of the river, so that I can pull out all my wet stuff and dry it in the nice breeze. Camp on sand. It'll be sweet. I have a goal. I'm just above Holy Cross right now, which is 2,457.3 kilometers down the river. So I'm probably about 15 kilometers from there. I have a goal to hit St. Mary's, which is 300 kilometers away, for July 4th. I think that'd be really cool. I would like to make it on the evening of the 3rd. So 300 kilometers in 5 days is 28 today, so 29th, 30th. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 5 days, 300 kilometers, 60K a day, which is about 30 miles. This section so far, I've been kind of doing 40 to 50 mile days. So it's going pretty well. It's definitely slowed down a lot. It's gonna be nice to kind of camp out of the woods today. Not in the rain, bone dry, no bugs. In the wind, the sun's gonna set over there, it's gonna rise over there, and it's gonna blast me the whole time. So it's gonna be like a furnace in my tent, which I'll probably regret, but it doesn't matter because nothing does. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. It's gonna be real. I'm really excited to dry everything. That'll be nice. And then I'll check the weather for the upcoming days. And who knows, maybe it'll rain tomorrow. It doesn't matter. My stuff will be dry today. Okay, that's enough blabbering. Good night. She's a bit moody today, a bit drama. All our misty mountains. So this guy named Bergen, he stopped with his little skiff boat, and he told me about this little creek. I believe it's called Big Fat Slough, and it kind of goes off the main river a little bit and then joins into Horseshoe Island Slough, and then joins the main river again in about 15 miles, which is pretty awesome. Pretty small, which is great. It's out of the wind mainly. It's pretty choppy out there today. There's pretty strong wind gusts, and even just in the little slough I was in on Walker Slough, there were still some pretty good waves coming off of that wind. It was almost like a swell, and you could see the waves on the far side of the river were very, very peaky. So I'm happy to be in this little slough, out of the wind and enjoying the bird song. Who knows, maybe I'll do some singing as well. This is what I get to deal with now. This is not going to do it justice, but there's like 3-4 foot waves out there. I'm just trying to hug this bank, try to get around this corner where I head west again. This is just like a 1 kilometer section that is south, but and then I could have lunch, and then we'll see what's around the corner. Who knows, maybe more waves. There's a lot of whitecaps over there. Probably shouldn't even be on the water, but that doesn't sound like any fun. Maybe today's the day I go for a swim. We'll see. At least it's not windy anymore. Big eddy. doing it. We are doing it. Turn my tent into a drying room. It is very windy and very rainy out there. I checked the weather and it said it's raining like 28 millimeters today here, which is a lot. Yeah. And it's gonna keep raining all night and into tomorrow, so I might stay here. I don't know if my 4th of July plans will come through. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, but yeah, when the wind picks up, it is very, very tricky. And I have about 15 kilometers of southeast river to come. Show you. Right here, I have about 15 kilometers here, southeast river to come, and tomorrow it's a southeast wind at 12 kilometers an hour, which on the river feels like a million, and I would compare it to that time I was in a sailboat in a cyclone. That's kind of what it feels like. You're just like in this wind tunnel of craziness. But yeah, I'm gonna make some shepherd's pie tonight with some squash on top. Oh yeah, I think this might actually be sweet potato. I don't know. Yeah. Uh-oh, I lost my thing. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'll just do some reading and try to stay dry when I can. Catch you later. I'm still in my drying room, as you can see. Stuff everywhere. I checked the weather this morning. It's still really windy and really rainy out on the river. So I decided to make some pancakes this morning. So that's what we're having for breakfast, pancakes. They're just cooking in here. It's kind of tricky making pancakes in a pot with a spoon. Well, whatever. I'll wait it out and either try this evening if the wind dies down in the evening, or try tomorrow. I have lots of food. I've got a book to read. It's nice.